was like, my name is Gale the Storm. I'm Tabax, and I was like,
No.
oh!
No.
I know.
Dropped your DM balls and been like,
I
that
know a
name.
Gale
I
the
can't.
I
Storm.
thought like you gave him that character. He was like playing that outside our campaign. Like I was like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Like because I noticed that like a couple months ago. But that's ridiculous.
It is kind of wild, actually.
I thought Manny stole it.
No. Well, actually, David just came up with Gale the Storm.
Yeah.
But it turns out he didn't. He used
I
a
did!
website. No, he used a
Well,
website.
I mean, I guess. Yes.
It's a pretty epic name, dude.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
You know,
Pretty cool.
storms,
Gale of the
like,
Storm.
That too. That's kind of why I picked it. I thought is because it was like Gale the Storm, Roaring Thunder. Like they're kind of
Yeah. No, yeah.
related.
What's that guy's name who plays him?
Grant.
Yo, fuck Grant.
Manny, that's my cousin.
Who was the
Wow.
Lyle's friend we played
Rose.
games with that you hated?
Sam.
Sam, yeah,
Sam,
fuck
dude.
Sam.
Fuck Sam.
Oh, man.
2 years later, fucking 5 years down the line, I'll just randomly say that. Fuck Sam.
Alrighty, guys. Thank y'all for playing today, even though it's one of our off days, for keeping momentum going. There's going to be a hard stop point. We'll see if y'all reach it. If you do early, then it will not be a long session. If you don't, then we'll go until you do. So we'll see. Normally, whenever I say that,
thing with Kyle.
yes, yeah, I probably would have done it anyway, but now doubly so with Kyle. So normally, whenever I say that in my mind, y'all are gonna cut short, and usually that almost always means that y'all are gonna go long. So we'll see.
Go big or go home.
Okay, what happened last time?
Oh man, cinematic right off the bat. High Totem Tribal Council. Good job.
Yep. What did that council decide on? What were they talking about?
They're going to war.
The Bears are going to war. That's right. They had a big
down to
vote.
one vote.
Came down to the old bear vote, and basically their arguments were: can't trust the humans, can't trust the elves. Let's fortify High Totem and wait for them to come to us. Whereas Ripjaw's argument was, we should go to them while they're far from the city and aggress on them. Back and forth,
And one
they both
dumbass
go to
was
war.
like, let's try to negotiate with them. Freaking
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah.
Idiot. They're snakes.
Yeah.
So yes, good cinematic review. What happened in the actual session? What did y'all get up to?
We decided.
Y'all were pretty split up, so
We had already
Woke
split
up, split up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we woke up, decided to split up and meet up at Yogurt's.
yes.
And then,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, Yokizos went to go talk to the Forge District, basically. Jin and Durna went to go to the Raven Clan, right?
Yep.
Thunder and Ventus went to go talk to the Lynx Clan.
Yep.
Where did Jaryu went back with Azlos to the safe house.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So group by group, what did y'all discover? We'll start. Durna, you, and you can represent Jin. What did the two of you discover and talk about?
Super sneaky over to the Raven house, hitting 40s on these, no problem.
Yeah.
Didn't get followed, didn't see anybody, but the call just shut down. But luckily, the person who we got to open the door was Halbjorn Frostmantle himself. And yeah, we got in there. Talked about a interim Wolf Clan leader and what's going on. Tried to talk him into rallying the troops because they've already placed a Wolf Clan person in charge of that clan, which is just unprecedented. So
For sure. The landscape of Enrique is changing very rapidly.
yeah, so told him just to hold back, hold tight, but try to talk to your people you can trust, and kind of get a thing going there.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
talk to them later.
Yep. And you also discovered that, or you learned, I suppose, that they have no solution towards the black broth or the black mushrooms.
Screw that.
Yep.
Still working on it.
Still working. Okay. Ventus, you and Thunder went to the Lynx clan house. What happened there?
We basically talked to the clan leader, and the clan leader told us that him and the rest of the clan were just leaving because they don't want to deal with anything here anymore.
Mm-hmm. They're sick of it.
There's also division within the Lynx clan.
You're right. What kind of division are they suffering from?
Some are like, hey, maybe the Wolf clan's got some points. Maybe we're gonna, follow their lead. And then it's just Thornton side.
Yeah, he explained to you a bit of like the context behind why some Lynx clan mates might still be loyal to the Wolf clan, right? That's kind of their history and their origin. So a bit of a splintering there between those that want to defect and those that want to fall into line.
Right. And then he's willing to help, but as long as it doesn't really go back to the way things were.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. He'll help if there's change.
Yeah.
So that's something for y'all to discuss and kind of think about.
And his priorities haven't been in line really, because he said he's gonna work on my broken wand, and he's dealing with some other shit.
Yeah, that was disappointing for sure. That was disappointing for sure.
Maybe the biggest disappointment of the night.
Maybe the biggest disappointment thus far.
20 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it hasn't even been a day yet.
Yeah, I haven't been right. Shut up.
And Jaryu, you and Aslos went to the clan or to your safe house. What did you discover there?
Tilly.
That's been ransacked essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Tilly being all sad, so we discovered that we needed to go check.
We think we need to go check Morka.
True, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Since you check their mood, right, or whatever, and they're in a pretty good mood, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, weirdly in a good mood considering everything that is going on. I think that would maybe not be like suspicious, but at least just be like a little odd, a little strange.
I think it's fair to say they're probably not in prison if they are in a good mood. So
fair.
So we're on. I think we just are. We're like walking feet from the mine carts right now. That's where we're.
Yeah.
Yeah, and last but not least, Yokizos.
I got followed by Ravens and some Wolf Clan members into the Forge District, but they kind of just turned and stopped following me as soon as I got in front of the district.
Mm-hmm.
And then I met Svensk, kind of was sneaking behind me. Not sneaking, but he was behind me when I didn't notice.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought me to a little meeting room that had Svensk, Yaren, and Undarn.
Yeah.
All already there and looking worried and nervous and already kind of talking about what Brugdir had brought up.
Mm-hmm.
I had assured them that like Hale's basically evil and that Mothra and Balma still stand with us, and that like I'm asking for their support. The Diamond Dragons are asking for their support, and they'll basically know when the time comes to make that stand. But until then, they just keep doing business as usual, because Yaren was scared that was threatened, I guess, by the Wolf Clan that he would be killed, executed if he publicly stood with us.
Right,
because he has that order, the
Yeah,
blacksmith
so
order.
I said
thing.
just keep working on that blacksmith order. Don't act like nothing's wrong, nothing's different. But when the time comes, you'll know when to make your move, essentially.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Is there anything that anyone wants clarified or has any questions about before we start? Cool. Well, in that case, let's hop in. And we are hopping in with a cinematic, of course. This cinematic is back in the city of White Tower. You, Fail, if you remember correctly, were just brought from the gardens that you found the statue of your uncle in, after your trainer directed you to go there. And you were alerted by a messenger that the general himself requested your presence. And so this is fast forwarded in time. You have been brought to the Grand Fort of White Tower. You are up in the office of General Descartes, and the man himself is standing in front of you. He is a hard to read man. He does not betray a lot of emotion in his face, and you have found him yourself particularly difficult to empath toward, which might be one of the reasons why he makes such a great general in the first place. And this meeting with him is no exception. As you were greeted into the study, a very handsome oak study with a spiraling fireplace that was lit with nice logs, bookcases that line the shelves, and a large, sturdy wooden desk in front of you that he is standing in front of as well. He greets you in and brings you inside. Lieutenant, I hear that your training is going quite well as of recently.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't, want to brag or nothing, but yeah, it's definitely going good. Going good.
That's good. That's good. I'm pleased to hear this. And Fayo, I think that you would still feel slightly awkward, as he hasn't really provided you a reason for the urgency yet, and he doesn't seem to be acting very urgent. Just kind of entertaining awkward small talk. When you notice next to his desk on the ground is a large bag. Not like a backpack, but more like a bedroll pack that is fully packed. I'm pleased to hear this, Lieutenant, because we need to leave.
Wait, what?
It's time. When I brought you here, it was with very clear direction. You were to study under me, train under me, for as long as we could, for as long as time would allow. And our time together is up.
Okay. Just kind of disappointed a little bit. Yeah.
And for a moment, you can almost feel you can see his face soften when he hears your disappointment. I received a letter 2 hours ago. The Ursine have voted to go to war.
It's amazing. Yes. Okay.
It is.
That's great
yes.
news.
It is an event that we have been waiting for here. But what this means is that we need to enter the next phase of our strategy. Several months ago, I had a flotilla stationed out at King's Landing, just in case a Navy support would be needed on the north side of Falkland. I am pleased to say that it is needed, and that the proper proactivity has been fulfilled. So I have sent a message as quickly as I can to this fleet that will then be traveling northwards to support our friends in the Falklands. speaking of friends, myself and the Archmage are under the high theory that the Ursine attack will only be successful if we have the Dwarven Armada to back it up. Have you had any word with your group and Von Rieg about their progress?
I mean, yes, I have. But they were gonna go do some stuff. I haven't heard from them since then, and I think, yeah, it'd be a good time to reach out to them.
Yes. So, we will have our navies and on board a portion of our army head north of Falkland to support the Ursine in their attack. The same goes for the elves. They will have the River Alliance. However, that's not where the two of us will be going.
Okay. Where would that be? Where we're going?
And you can see on his desk where he kind of gestures to a large ornate letter, the one sent to him by the Ursine. And next to it is a small scrap of paper. It is indistinguished, loosely written, and hastily sent. You can see it's torn at the edges. The two of us, now that we're entering the next phase of this strategy, it's time to fill you in completely on it. And only the Archmage can do that. We're heading to Blackstone Tower, near Ocaria. Oops, not Ocaria, Grand City.
Okay. That's pretty close to the Grand City, though. Okay. Yeah. That's what we have to do. She's like super excited. Like, she don't know what to say because, planning and shit. Like, that's great. Like, she wants to be a part of that. See what's going on. Very intrigued.
It's time now for you to learn the full extent of the plan that the Archmage has been writing this time. And we want your review on it.
She blushes. For sure.
You know better than anyone here what your particular group is capable of. And I've seen this plan. I'm concerned that the Archmage is putting a group of people like yourself past the limit at which you can perform. I deem this plan impossible. But I do not have the final say. You do.
Yeah, she's just kind of stunned, but trying to like keep it together and just nod and be like, okay, yeah, well, I'd love to hear it. Yeah. When do we leave? Like right now, or?
Right now.
Okay.
And he walks over to grab his bag and turns back to you. And with a sterner look says, however, this only works if your group in Von Rieg is successful. So please check in with them and engage their confidence level and how much time we have.
I will.
And he begins to stride to the door. You were going to say something?
Oh, no, go ahead. Yeah, I'm watching him go, I guess. I don't,
he gets about
I don't know if I
to
need
you.
to call him right now or like when we get there, He's thinking.
Yeah, when he gets to you, he kind of stops and pauses and places a hand on your shoulder. You have a lot to be proud of, Lieutenant. Don't stop now. He reaches towards the door and leaves.
Yeah, and I'll just follow. I mean, where's this bag, though? What was this bag of it? Did he pick up that bag that was there?
He did.
What's going on? Okay. Yeah, I'll just follow him. And I'll be thinking about, like, I need to find time, maybe not around him to call them.
Sure. And we'll cut it there.
Hey.
So, we're back in Von Rieg. Let's play some tension music.
That's tense.
And I want to start with Aslos and Jaryo. The two of you are heading towards the Kraken Clan house, right? As you proceed through the Four Seasons corridor, the trees here at the Four Seasons corridor are dead and without trees. It looks like winter here now, which is a definite change of air in this corridor where it used to be vibrant with fall colors. Balloons and other festivities were held here, and now it is lifeless and quiet. And as the two of you are striding up to the Kraken Clan house, you can see behind you the rail track station.
This place gives me a bad feeling.
How come?
I've never seen the trees so dead.
So it's never been like this before?
Not that I ever remember. I think we should make our way as quickly as we can.
Okay. We'll proceed with caution, I guess.
And the two of you begin to head towards the railcart station. And as you are heading that direction, you are almost frozen in your tracks when you hear a voice call out to you. Jaryo!
Hello there.
And as the dwarf gets closer, you unfreeze slightly as you see that it is Sornin.
Sornin, you're safe.
And he's radiating energy. He greets you with a large smile, but kind of cocks his head, slightly confused. Safe, yeah, of course I'm safe. You're safe. We did it, yes.
We did what, Sornin?
We got back to the city.
Well, I'm glad to see you safe. Where's Lopin?
Oh,
We need to get somewhere safe as quickly as possible.
and he kind of frowns. Somewhere safe. We are
Why are
somewhere
you
safe.
just out in the open like this?
Like, I have the most amazing thing to tell you, Jaryo. Lopin and I, we were at the safe house, yes? And while we were there was a knock at the door. And who answers it? Well, there were several enforcers, but who answers it? None other than... And the smile kind of creeps across his face again as he beams at you. It was Mirkir.
As soon as he kind of says that, and I'm like, we need to get out of the street right now.
Yeah, I slump my shoulders and look defeated.
Okay. And the two of you kind of drag Sornin into one of the backer alleyways, out of the public eye.
Yeah,
in this large corridor.
And while I let them talk, I'm gonna kind of just be examining the sky the whole time, just to make sure a raven is not creeping up on us.
Sure. Roll a perception check for me. And Sornin continues to you, Jaryo. Yes, he came to us at the safe house. We were stunned.
Nice.
Mirkir, alive? Here? In Von Rieg? What is this? And so, you look up to the skies as this conversation is happening, and you're a bit distracted, not really paying attention, kind of tuning out the dwarvish.
I think I heard the name, and then I kind of just got distracted from there, so.
Of course, yeah. And so we invited him inside. We laughed with him, dined. It was like he never left. It was the same when you came back, Jaryu. My heart swelled with happiness.
Well, I'm glad you're happy to see his return. I'm afraid the Mirkir we know now is not the same Mirkir we knew. Something is troubling about the workings of Hale in the city right now, Sornin, and we're not safe here.
I don't understand.
Well, for one, did Mirkir tell you he was now the prophet of Hale?
Yes, he did.
And did you also not hear the news of Brugdir being a prophet of Hale?
And you can see that he begins to look, maybe even slightly ashamedly at the ground. I didn't hear it in that exact wording, per se.
Well, he proclaimed it to the Temple District not 8 hours ago.
What do we do?
Well, the third piece of troubling information is, where does that leave me? I am also the prophet of Hale, and there can only be one. We know this, Sornin.
Yes, of course. But she wouldn't lie.
Mirkir wants to take over the city. And so does Brugdir.
What about you?
I don't know. I honestly don't. But something is very wrong with Hale.
It's very troubling, Jaryu. When we finished our conversation with Mirkir, he requested that the two of us, Lopen and I, that we go back with him. We almost did, but Lopen and I discussed, and we decided it better to have one of us stay behind to tell you the good news.
Is Lopen with him now?
Yes.
Well, I'd just like to say that Mirkir offered me the same deal. But his words, they troubled me. And, Sornin, I tried to kill him.
What?
That Mirkir that we met is not the same Mirkir that we knew. How did you not see this?
He didn't seem any different to us. He was so happy to see us. He asked about you and where you might be if you were in the city. We felt so happy, Jaryu, when you came home to us. To lose all 3 disciples of Hale was pain that we could not bear. So when we saw Mirkir also return home to us, I never considered it could be nefarious.
There's more. Aslos, what did we encounter in the Underdark?
What did we encounter? We encountered, Hale.
What did it seem like to you?
Well, it was You mean the voice speaking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've never had anything like that happen to me before, but, like speaking in the back of my brain and telling me to touch the stone and...
What did we see in the Shadow Realm?
Well, we saw all those freaky creatures and running around that, like, stone that,
Dornan, if I'm right, Hale is building an army. Hale killed Haita and has corrupted Mirkir. Something I said is very wrong and I don't understand it. But my lady is not speaking to me anymore.
When you say this, Soren covers his mouth. She won't speak to you.
No. And my black blade is freaking out.
Oh. I had no idea the troubles that we were in. What is Mirkir planning on doing next?
I don't know. I don't. But I'm very worried for the city.
Yes. Yes, I am now too. You don't think that something bad would happen to Lopen?
it might.
Who's with Lopen?
I don't know who else. Mirkir took him. Well, I mean, Lopen went with Mirkir, but I don't know where they went.
Where's Brat? Where's Hans?
Hans went back to his tavern place. I don't know where Grot is.
He wasn't at the safe house when you came back?
No. No, he was gone.
And you don't know where Mirkir took Lopen?
No. No, Mirkir said that he wanted to bring us back to introduce us to everyone.
Well, I have to trust that Lopen will make the right decision. But you should come with us.
Where should we go?
Where did we agree to meet the rest of them? Back at the rooms?
I believe so. Seems to be the best place to go, since we have... No. Where did we... I don't know where we agreed to meet.
You can roll me insight checks.
I've slept since then. Yo!
Oh, Aslos, let's go!
No wisdom, but I have some today.
No, and this actually makes sense. You, of course, remember that you're going to meet at Yogurt's.
That's right. That's right. We're gonna meet at the ice cream place. I don't know if we should go there right away. Seems kind of... We could be waiting for a while. Didn't expect to run into him so quickly. Do you think we should go right there?
We could get ice cream.
This is... No, we cannot get ice cream. The city is in peril. I was gonna say that's true, but no. We need to lay low. We are being hunted. Not
huge
hunted,
Aslos growth moment.
Well, haven't you paid the ice cream lady enough to hide us away?
You have a... Okay, let's go to Yogurt's. Yogurt's.
And
Better
Soren
have
gives
a lot
small
of my
fist
flavor.
bump.
That's all I have to say.
And the three of you begin to head sneakily back to Yogurt's through the alleyways. Next, I would like to go to Yokizos. Yokizos, you have just left the small storehouse that you were pulled into by the 3 leaders of the Forge clan. It's kind of here near the More Ore store, maybe like around here or so. I'll drag you to it.
The More Ore store.
As you leave the alleys. Where are you heading to next?
I think I'm going to head towards, because it's not time yet to meet at Yogurts. So I think I'm gonna go try to pop over to the Bear Clan house.
Okay.
I'm not going to like run and like walk hastily like I did here. I'm gonna kind of walk slower and try to seem less conspicuous and less. Yeah, just kind of like observe stuff more, but head my way towards the Bear Clan house.
Sure. Yeah, you begin to slowly make your way back to the Hayart district, and roll me a stealth check as you begin to navigate your way through back alleys and side streets, trying to stay off kind of the main drags where you can, but trying to move in a way that wouldn't be conspicuous to anyone that's looking outwards. And so, with that stealth check, I would also like for you to roll me a perception check. Great.
Hell. 12
and so, after about 10 minutes or so, you reach the Ambolt district as you're in the large tunnel carved out from the stone. You notice 2 things almost at once. As you kind of look up to the skies, you notice that once again, there's a single raven clearly kind of flying a bit behind you. And it's not even like working to hide itself, you notice. Like it's very clearly just kind of soaring up above you. And while you're kind of looking back at it, you bring your gaze downwards. And you can see still tailing you, and even through these alleyways, are 3 Wolf Clan members. You recognize them by their red and black tunics underneath their chainmail, and of course the Wolf Clan insignia on their breasts.
Whenever I round a corner,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to immediately shoot up into the air, Atoll the Dead, onto the raven that's following me.
Interesting. Let me look at something really quickly. So yeah, you quickly round the corner, and when you do so, you reach upwards and cast this spell. And you watch as this raven is flying. It you go roll 1d8 for damage. As a small gonging sound rings outwards from your palm as you reach it upwards.
No. If this hits him, I do 3d8.
Oh, excuse me.
Upcast?
No, because it's a cantrip.
Oh, it's a cantrip? Oh. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That interesting. Yeah. How do we handle this?
Grab all your dice.
You what? You watch as the raven falters, right? It's flying, and you hear your bell ring out, and the raven kind of dips slightly as you watch the damage taken. And you watch as the raven takes this damage. It ceases to be a raven any longer and takes the form of a humanoid. that is falling out of the sky, essentially.
Ooh.
And after about 10 feet or so, you watch as magnificent wings open up from this figure. And much larger this time, a large golden eagle screeches out and flies away from this district.
And as soon as that happens, I take off full speed, running around buildings, cutting around corners.
Mm-hmm.
Like, basically, they don't have the eyes on me right now. I'm trying to get out of the sight of whatever.
Sure. Roll me another perception check as you begin to dead sprint.
I'm like running through the streets, like through the alleyways and shit.
Yeah, you're turning on a heel, cutting across different blocks, and you can hear almost like whisper yelling out at you from the Wolf Clan members running behind you. Dragon, we want to talk.
So when I hear that, I slip behind some barrels into some shadows. And I'm just kind of sitting there trying to temper my heavy breathing, you know, like when you're trying to like not breathe loudly, you're like trying to hold it in, but also you have to breathe heavily because you just ran.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sitting there waiting for them to cross my path.
Sure. And I would say it takes a bit. Like it takes like a good 5 to 10 minutes as they're beginning to kind of comb outwards, until finally one of them passes past you. And I would like for you to roll me a stealth check as one wolf
No need for that.
Oh.
If he walks in front of me, I immediately put a sacred flame in my hand, and I stand up and I just kind of like whisper yell like, "What do you want?"
And the man instinctively, or the dwarf I should say, reaches for his waist as he puts a hand on his pommel and then raises the other like this to kind of push you back slightly. And he kind of looks over his shoulder to see if his other clanmates are there with him, which they are not, which he finds alone. And he looks at you from underneath his helmet, his long brown beard kind of hanging at his chest. I wish to talk with you.
About what?
And you can see on his face a scar poking out from underneath his helmet. And with his free hand, he kind of keeps it up at you and slowly removes his helmet. And you can see the scar that runs across his face is recent. The skin is still trying to repair itself. His wound is still trying to heal. As he puts his hand down, and I want for you to roll me an insight check.
Yeah, I turn off my magic. Oh.
And I mean it's still 12. That's pretty good. And you look at him in this dark alley, and you recognize his face. You don't know how, but like you recognize this dwarf.
Was he one of the ones that fought alongside us in Ocaria?
He is. As he puts down his hand, he says, "I was with you in the far south. All three of us were."
Why are you trailing me?
To talk to you.
Okay, well, go find your companions.
And he quickly puts his helmet back on and kind of puts a hand back for you to stay there and runs out of the alleyway. And with that,
whenever he's gone, I pull my armor out and put it on just in case. Out of my bag of holding.
You slowly get your pauldrons and begin to fixate them on, tie them on. With that, I'm going to go to Thunder and Ventus. I believe the two of you have just... Hey, Thunder. I believe the two of you have just left the Lynx clan house and are standing now outside of it. Some time has passed since you've talked to them, maybe another good 10 minutes or so, as the two of you gather your bearings.
How much time do we have until we have to meet up at the yogurt place?
Y'all can roll me nature checks to try and determine that. Or survival.
Deva. Let me get my.
It's over those thunder.
Let me get this die out here.
Get that die out. Ventus, you have no idea.
You said animal handling?
I wait for Thunder to roll.
Unfortunately, it's not like your Lost City character
I know.
had an immaculate internal clock.
Okay. No, it was the opposite. No, we're the same. We both don't.
Oh yeah,
we both can't tell time.
you had no idea. That was so funny. Thunder, you reckon that there's maybe like 20 to 25 minutes left? Because I believe they all said you're going to meet like in an hour. I don't quite remember, to be honest.
DM roll insight.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I reckon.
Go get ice cream. I'm down to get some ice cream. I don't know
Yeah,
what we can do anymore.
Let's do it.
All right, yeah. Let me go. Wait. Isn't there a store you wanted to go to, or is that?
Yeah, it's way down here. I already was there. I appreciate that though.
Okay, yeah, we'll go to the ice cream store.
Yeah, we're walking. I'm still doing the. No.
Oh wait, do we need to do it
sweeping the
stealthily?
dirt.
Let's try to do it stealthily.
Yeah,
if you want to do it stealthily, let's get some stealth checks.
I'm assuming my pass without trace has already gone. I don't know.
I think pass without trace is 10 minutes, but correct me on that, please.
Spell book. It is a level. Oh, just type it.
Pick them up.
1 hour.
Yeah, it's 1 hour.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Y'all are still traced. So
cool.
28 for that stealth check. Thunder, give me one as well. Okay. 29, a casual 29.
We are just like casually walking, like whoop
and y'all begin to head through the Heart District.
What'd you roll?
As the two of you are walking, I think that both of you would notice the sharp change in just the heart of the city. There are no longer people outside. There aren't people at restaurants dining. There isn't like shopping being done at the markets. The city is quiet and cold as you make your ways through. And I would like for both of y'all to roll me perception checks as you begin to head through these dark streets.
I keep closing my character sheet, and I have no idea why.
Huh.
Oh my gosh.
Huh? We're perceptive.
And Ventus, you begin to notice something. There are people kind of beginning to leave their homes and all kind of head in the same direction. South. You notice it at first, halfway through the Heart District, where there are like a couple, like couples or single people. You can see them like leaving out and beginning to head back down. But as you make your way through the Heart District, it's now becoming like a noticeable number of people that are doing this.
I'll just keep that to myself for now. I think nothing of it right now.
Yeah, definitely not like an emergency level or anything like that, but just interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Just something you notice. As the two of y'all reach Tilbadel, the two of you begin to go past like the safe house, and it doesn't take you too long to eventually arrive at Yogurt's. But I will come back to y'all in a second as you arrive.
Okay.
Because now I would like to go to you, Derna. Jin is off being sneaky and doing his own thing, so you are now alone. I believe last time we finished with you concluding your conversation with the mage whose name I literally can never remember.
Halsbjorn or something like that.
Thank you, Halsbjorn. Yep. That's absolutely it.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna kind of make it through Cobble, come back all the way. I want to go through the Temple District and just kind of get a sneaky eye on if he's got people. What's going on over there? You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, in which district?
The Temple District.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, on the way back, I'll go like past the Rat Clan through Cobble, and then.
Sure. I would like for you to roll me a perception check as you kind of begin your trip, because your trip is a little bit longer. Yeah, and honestly, I probably shouldn't have even had you roll that, just using your passive perception, but this is even better. Durna, as you begin to walk through Forsvar, to reach the Heart District, you notice that you're kind of beginning to walk against the wake of people, if that makes sense. You're walking against the flow of traffic, as there are several people every now and then that are heading down into the Council District. Not enough for it to be like you have to like push people aside or anything like that, but it definitely feels as though there are several people that are making their way to the Council District, and it only becomes more noticeable as time continues. As you get deeper into the Heart District, you begin to reach Cobble, and you notice that still people are kind of streaming southwards.
I'd be booking it double time at this point.
Sure.
Trying to get back to the group, see what's gonna. I mean, I'm still gonna take an eye, at the temple area. I want to get close to the center to where I can see, like, because Durna knows, but I don't know. What is this platform thing again?
Yeah, let me describe this for you. So you can kind of see here the two statues to Mothra Balma, towering colossus over the Temple District. Imagine here. Actually, why not do it like this? I'll draw it. Here's the ground. Here's a platform. A statue. Big statue of Balma with his shield and trident.
What scale is this?
Here's a person down here. And a person here. They're big. And here's the cavern wall. And this cavern in this chamber is gigantic, right? This obviously isn't totally the scale. But the ceiling of this chamber comes down like a sharp pyramid like this. In this upside down pyramid, here is where the high priest resides, overlooking the entire temple district. And so here is a lift that brings you up and down. Does that help make more sense?
100%. So yeah, while he's booking it through, he definitely wants to see who is people around that, other soldiers, wolf people.
Sure,
That's mainly the goal, is to see what we're looking at resistance wise.
Totally makes sense. And as you enter the temple district and make your way towards the center of it, where the statues lie, where the upside down pyramid reaches its point, you see several notable things. Your instincts are correct in that this whole area is highly patrolled by guardsmen. High watch here. What you also notice is that the statue of Balma has been torn down. There's a large cut across his chest, stone-wise. And so, really, there's no top to the statue, and you can see it on the ground, fractured and broken.
That hurts. Durna is definitely a godly man. A dwarf,
Sure. As any good dwarf might be.
We can only hope.
Okay. Oh man, and then okay, yeah, definitely gonna. I think that's gonna be good enough. I feel like things are moving faster than I thought they ever would. Seeing that many people, I don't know what that's about. That's a lot of people.
Yeah,
going to
for sure.
To the main district, right? Not the temple district. So yeah,
Right,
good and bad
right.
news, I guess. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
booking it
hard to
on
make
to
sense of
the
it.
sneaky, getting to the
Mhm.
yogurts past the, what's it
Perfect.
called, house and all that. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
first to arrive at Yogurts would be Sornin, Aslos, and Jaryu. And so the three of you walk up to Yogurts. Normally, a quite busy establishment is now empty.
Free ice cream.
So how's it looking? Like, is it looking pretty normal? What's the
From the outside, it looks kind of normal. Yeah, there's just not like people outside enjoying the ice cream and whatnot like you would be used to seeing.
Gotcha.
Is yogurt there?
I don't think you would be able to tell from the outside.
Oh, okay. I always envisioned it as like a open air
Oh, I
thing with like
see. I
picnic
see.
tables, you know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Or like big
Definitely
glass
picnic
windows.
tables and whatnot, but a small building
Okay.
kind of spills outside.
All right, I guess we just roll on in.
Yeah, you roll on in, and the little bell rings as the door opens. You can see the large counter that Yogurt would normally sit behind, but she is not there. And after a few moments, you hear a voice from the back of her shop. Sorry, no, we're closed, we're closed. And then she sees you, Aslos. Oh, Aslos.
Ah, how's my flavor coming?
Your flavor is finished. Cherry. It's. Did your courier not pick it up? We don't have it
Oh
here.
no, they did. You're fine.
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean you don't have it?
Oh. What? No, I mean we of course we have stored barrels. We don't have it out front. Would you like some? Are you here to have
No,
some? I can.
yogurt. Yeah, yogurt. Yeah, we need you. I need you to hide us.
What?
The
You
city is in trouble. You know that, right?
that is why I'm closed. I'm not
Yeah,
thrilled with.
So I'm gonna give you money. You're gonna hide us, and you're not gonna tell anybody that we're here. Got
Oh.
it?
Um.
And I break it. I break out like a bag of like 100 gold, and I throw it on the table like I normally do with her. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
yogurt, we're gonna take care of you. You just are
Okay.
gonna have to hide us. Is there anywhere we can go? I know you have like that. Do you have like a basement or something?
You no basement, but you can. And she's just staring at the money. You can hide in the back freezer. It'll be cold, but.
I love that. And then I had right there and opened the door and like kind of just go in. I'm like, Sornin, and you go.
And Sornin, no questions asked, just goes into the freezer.
Yep. Yogurt. Can you tell me what you know of what's happening in the city?
No, I'm. Were you at the meeting the other night?
In a way. Were you?
Yes, of course. They requested as many dwarves attend as possible. I'm truthfully quite scared. I don't understand. Are gods abandoning us?
No. A new one has arrived, though. Dun, dun.
I know one. Should we? That's the one that Brugdir mentioned. Should I pray to her?
I don't answer that question.
And her eyes get a little big whenever you don't answer that. Okay. Well, in you go, I suppose.
Yogurt.
Yes.
Tell anybody that we're in here, you're not getting any more of my money. Okay?
She kind of nods quickly.
I like this
Okay.
super dark, ominous music, like you just said, like I'm gonna kill you, but you're just like I'm not giving you money.
By the way, we have more of my friends coming. I'm sure you know who they are. I can't imagine that you've seen many people since me. So yeah, you'll know who they are, but don't let anybody else in. So you know who the bad guys are, right, Yogurt? So you're good. We're good. And then we just jump in the freezer and don't say anything else. Just be like, yeah, goodbye.
Totally normal.
And yeah, the group of you go into the freezer. And a few minutes away, Ventus, you and Thunder kind of round the corner on the way to Yogurt's. I would like for both of you to roll me perception checks as you do so.
Man, you rolled twice and failed. You really want us to fail? That's crazy. I fucking see everything in this realm.
Yes. You, the two of you kind of pause. As you can see in front of you, with their backs to you, walking forward, is a small platoon of Wolf Clan members.
So, wait, okay. So, where are we? So, we need to go here.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yes. Y'all are here. And the
they're
Wolf Clan
where?
members are here.
And we're super stealthy.
And
yeah, we're extremely stealthy.
Everyone is walking this direction.
Oh, okay, so they're currently walking that direction.
Right. Their backs are to you, walking forward. You're like basically in their tracks. But you see them in front of you.
But they're walking away from us.
Right, but in the same direction that you're walking.
Right. Okay. So I just look at Ventus. I'm like, we're just still walking. Like we're still walking straight, right? Like,
yeah, right. Like we just like nudge each other. Like, hey, there's guys in front of us, and I just pull like my cloak a little more to cover my beak, just to point my face down and try and be as just like chill and nonchalant
Sure.
as possible.
And the two of you watch as they strike a sharp turn to the right and head into Yogurt's.
I pull out the stone. As soon as I see them open the door, I pull out the stone and I say, "Wolf Clan members going into Yogurt's."
Yeah, I don't make sure we're like away, like a good distance away, but we can still see them. Like maybe in like around like a building or something. Like,
okay.
Yeah, like this one or some shit or whatever, whichever the closest one to us.
One of these.
And group in the freezer, you hear a buzz on your stone.
Do they have a stone between them?
Do y'all have a stone? I don't know if y'all do actually.
I don't
I sure
have a
hope
stone.
so.
Jar, you definitely doesn't.
they don't.
Nope. So Yokiza,
I'm here.
You hear on your stone a message from Ventus.
And what does it say again?
Go ahead, Ventus.
Oh, it's thunder. It's thunder.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
it's
Thunder. Go
It's
ahead.
crazy. I guess I sound like Lyle.
Oopsie.
What's up? No, I just say, Wolf Clan dwarves walking into Yogurt's.
And I just respond back. That's cool.
Daddy?
I'm not anywhere near there.
Mama?
And,
Okay, good. So I take a mental note. Yokizo's not there.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, yes.
Yeah, I think we just want to like chill behind whatever building we're hiding, and just wait for them to like pass or just wait for them to leave or something.
Makes sense. Group in the freezer. I would like all of you to roll me a perception check.
I'm gonna be honest. Azlos is has his hand so far into ice cream that he is not being perceptive at all. Like, I mean, he assumed I trust Yogurt with my life, so I'm not paying a lick of attention.
She made ice cream for you. You're basically family.
You're eating, Jaryu, you do not hear anything. What are you doing? Are you just thinking about stuff? Are you also eating ice cream?
Yeah, I'm just being my sulky self right now.
Yeah, maybe it's some sad boy ice cream.
I imagine this is like a Worm Clan. Like, this is my favorite thing ever. I have the ice cream that I made. I'm with my new friends.
Yeah,
and
Aslan's on cloud 9. Jaryu
it's
is
cold.
so sad.
I mean, it's so perfect. I'm like so happy, and I don't know why. I'm like looking over at everybody like, come on, guys, like this is great.
I've also picked the most boring flavor.
What?
It's literally just shaved
Plain.
ice.
It's just cherry.
Ice flavor.
Did you just say that to me?
No, I didn't say I chose.
No.
Okay. I showed
Oh,
just,
he's thinking that. I was about to say you're gonna die. Boy.
And Sornin kind of raises a hand and says, I think there's someone inside.
What?
I
Yeah,
hear
it's yogurt, duh.
No. Oh, she's talking to people. And
then I perk up a little bit.
Yogurt opens the freezer. And she looks at all of you with a very pale face. As she kind of reaches in to grab some ice cream. And gives all of you like a knowing look. As she then closes the freezer.
Uh-oh.
If I glean anything from the look.
You can roll an insight check.
It's because I want to roll.
I will as well.
Also, Andrew, your mic sounds kind of far away.
I'm trying to talk quiet.
Oh, okay. That's perfect.
There we go. There's an agilist roll.
You tried it.
What is going on?
Gleam anything you can from this look.
Good freezer.
And you really can't, but let's see if Sornin can. And so the three of you just kind of look at each other.
Man, she's actually
Don't worry.
weird.
There's a brain cell rolling around between the three of us somewhere.
Can you believe that guy?
Durna, you head up from the Temple District into Tilbadel. And you stride past the Kraken clan houses. You are on a move to get to the rest of the group. And I would like for you to roll me a perception check as you round this corner in the tunnel. And as you round this corner, you are hustling, but you begin to slow down as you notice leaving Yogurts is a stream of 7 to 8 Wolf Clan members, all ice cream in hand.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'll kind of slink back, and Darna would slink back and get real hidden and kind of watch them, make sure they're not just watch them go. And once they pass, unless they got prisoners or something, I don't know what they got.
Yeah. Nothing like that. You watch as they go west, deeper into Tilbadel. As they leave Yogurts. And Thunder, you and Ventus would also see the guards walking past you west. Into Tilbadel. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As they are eating their ice cream and
baby show off.
Yeah, it's a baby show. And
new show Netflix.
You're not under Plex,
bro. And so all three of you, even though you're from different directions, can now see that the ice cream shop is clear.
We believe it's clear.
You believe
like if Thunder like a nod and we like stealthily walk into Yogurt.
Do we see the same amount of Fox Clan members exiting that we saw going in? I did roll a 28.
Fox Clan.
Yeah, wrong clan. But
yes. Woof. Sorry. Woof.
You see zero Fox Clan members actually. So.
Shut up.
Yeah, you do. It's the same number.
Okay. I liked how you're having that internal discussion if you should be honest with me or not.
Oh, I was trying to think. I was just thinking. Yes, you do.
Okay, cool. All right. I mean, I think
Darren would definitely be stealthily heading towards.
Okay.
Yeah, look at Ventus. Give him a nod.
We going?
Great.
We
Three of
go.
you begin to converge.
Dick roll.
You don't see them coming on the other side, Durna. Not yet.
Yeah. I figured they see me first in that situation. Damn it.
I would like then now to go to Yokizos. You wait for 5 to 6 minutes as you fasten your armor, tying the straps. And you can hear footsteps coming back down the alleyway, as 3 insigniaed Wolf Clan members begin to walk slowly towards you. And one of them raises their hand and says, I found my partner's dragon.
And I'm sitting with my arms crossed, fully armored, like tense. And I just give him like a little nod.
And I think that you would be able to perceive that they feel just as tense as you do.
That's fine.
You watch them approach you very tentatively. Some of them even have like their hands kind of on, not on their weapons, but like on the pommel. Just close enough as the two parties converge. We mean you no harm.
I can see that, but why did you need to speak to me?
We were told that you and your party, the Diamond Dragons, were no longer in Vonrig. Brugdir had told us that you abandoned the city and left.
We went on a fool's errand for Brugdir to begin with. Not
That makes
knowing
3 of
the
us.
extent of his plan.
We are unhappy with the direction of the Wolf Clan. Starting first with the failure to support Ocaria. And now this.
How many of you are there?
11 of us total. 3 brave enough to find you.
How many of your other clan members do you think are just being misguided and could be swayed back to the correct path?
Difficult to say. I don't want to prescribe numbers. But Brugdir was a good dwarf. A good leader. Even though he is now mad and hungry, he hasn't lost those skills.
Do not let the poisonous words of Hale into your heart or your minds. Do not pray to her, as Brugdir has asked. I assume you're not on his side with all of this, which is why you're here to speak to me. What is your next plan of action?
That's where we were hoping you might be able to help. We are simply militia dwarves. We have no plan. We just know that this isn't right. We want to help you how we can. We want to be free.
Do you know of the patrols and guard situations in all of the districts that's happening with this martial law?
We could probably find out, but we only know for sure right now of the Forge district, to where we're stationed.
Well, we're planning on making a run to the temple tonight, and having that information would be very important.
And he begins to shake his head no. No, you won't need that. tonight there is... And he kind of pulls out a pocket watch. Well, in a couple hours, actually. There is a large forum being held in the council district by Brugdeer. He plans to make several large announcements, and has requested as many dwarves attend as possible.
Okay, here's what I need you to do right now. Just go about your business as normal. I don't want you to put any of you or your families in jeopardy by turning on the Wolf Clan, but there will be a turning point in this issue where we will confront Brugdeer and anyone else who stands with him. And at that point, I need you to stand on the side of my brothers, of the Diamond Dragons, and the other clans that are on our side. And I can assure you that you will have my blessing and the blessing of the Diamond Dragons, that after this conflict is over, you will not be punished for any war crimes that the Wolf Clan has committed.
Thank you. We can do this. We will wait for your mark.
For what it's worth, I don't know what that mark is yet, but I assume it'll be obvious when it happens. So I'm not laughing.
And he kind of gives a smile and says, "Where is your large furry friend? When we fought together in Ocaria, he said that you all were clan of the dragon."
Grot?
Yes, the Fierbulk.
I have no idea where Grot is. He's been missing since we came back to Von Rieg. Again. This is the second time he's gone missing here.
Is it related?
I would guess to a high degree, yes, that is probably related.
Well,
Do you think you could find him?
no. We are no investigators. And he raises a fist, the breastplate, and he kind of taps it to the clan of the dragon.
And I give him a hearty one back, or it like smacks my chest plate and makes like the cool armor sound, and give him a bow as my chains make the cool chain noise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
roll for
and
it.
they
Not quiet.
And they begin to leave down the alleyway pretty
Wait.
quickly.
One more question.
Yes?
Do you think I'd be stopped on my way towards Tilbadel? Or do you think I can make my way there without having to hide in the shadows?
Oh, no. Move quietly and move quickly. It won't take long for Brugdeer to learn that you're back in the city. And once he does, I believe that you and your group are public enemy number one.
And as he says that, I start taking my armor off again. God damn it.
And the group of them leave. Back at Yogurt's.
And I start heading towards Yogurt's. So.
Okay, sure. That makes sense. I want to have a perception off between Derna, you already rolled, Ventus, and Thunder.
What's that? I'm sorry, I stepped away to get some water.
Unforgivable. I need a perception check.
Man, you really want us to get caught.
No, I'm checking for what you see.
You do.
Thunder, you win the perception off. Congratulations.
Yes.
As the three of y'all are walking all towards Yogurt's from different directions, Thunder, you notice Derna across the street before he notices you.
I do nothing.
And the three of y'all walk forward.
but I was gonna say, because I think I spoke to whoever was in the yogurt shop, I I would follow up and say, I saw the wolf dragons or the wolf dragons, the wolf clan members walk out and go west. I know.
And,
I'm like day one Thunder, fucking everything up with names and shit.
And yeah, the three of y'all meet up outside the shop. Nice.
Beautiful timing. Awesome. Okay. Y'all see all those
Dude,
guys?
did you see me?
No, I did not until you started talking.
That's crazy.
It's good.
I saw you first.
It's good.
Got cat eyes.
Did you see those Wolf Clan come out of there, Durna?
Yeah, they had a shit ton of ice cream.
Fuck, I kind of want some.
Oh, I just go in.
It's weird though. Yeah, let's go in there. See.
Yeah.
Check it out.
The group of y'all head inside, and kind of from behind the counter, a little frazzled, is Yogurt. For the last time, we're closed. No more ice cream. And as he sees the three of you, oh, don't move. And she runs away.
What?
Wait,
she went?
She runs to the back.
I locked the door.
And
Nice.
she takes the freezer door and opens it quite wildly and says to you, Aslos, your friends are here.
Oh, good. Let them in.
They're inside in the front. You're
Let
in the
them
freezer?
Freezer.
Oh. Okay. And she closes the freezer door. And it comes back out to the front. Come to the freezer?
How big is this freezer?
Not that big. I don't know if any of y'all have worked in a restaurant, but it's like one of the restaurant freezers.
A walk-in freezer?
Yeah.
I awkwardly walk towards the freezer.
Yeah.
And she kind of
Assume she knows something I don't know. Yeah.
Come on to the
For
freezer.
sure.
And then she opens the freezer door, and inside it you see Jaryu, Sornin, and Aslos.
Where's your Kizos?
Okay.
Yeah, where's Zukizo's?
And Jin.
Is it cold in there?
I assume Jin's just hanging out with Durna who's asleep.
Yeah, we'll just say that Jin's with y'all, not participating.
Oh, okay.
I thank her for her troubles, and I give her a good berry.
She does not know what to do with it.
This is a good hiding spot. There were a bunch of Wolf Clan members that just walked in here. And I try and scoot into the freezer.
I think there'd be enough room for you, especially when you scoot in.
Yeah, Durna's gonna let him go. Yeah, just gonna watch that.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm gonna get in that, guys. It looks pretty crowded now.
While I'm in there, I speak into my stone. Yokizos, where are you at?
Your mic's off.
I'm on the way.
Alright, cool.
He's on the way.
I had a run-in with some Wolf Clan members.
We're in the freezer at Yogurt's. That's all I said.
The Wolf Clan members went left, just so you know. It might. I don't know which way you're coming from.
I pivot and move towards the right and start hugging the rock wall on the right side.
Perfect.
Nice.
That's funny. Yeah, and y'all have some time together. Do y'all want to talk about anything, or you want to wait for Yokizos?
I'm gonna eat ice cream with Jaryu and Aslos in the corner.
Perfect.
Guys, y'all want to pull a prank on your Kizos?
What do you have in mind, Thunder?
As soon as the door opens, we just say, ah.
Terrible prank.
Y'all discuss your prank as Yokizos you make your way across the city. Are you gonna try and hide? If so, I want a stealth check from you.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I might as well roll my shitty
got
stealth
sure.
check.
That's stealth trace.
Now, how long does that last?
Maybe an hour.
I've walked all the way across half of Enrique by
Yeah,
You're a fast
yeah,
walker. You have a long stride.
2 full conversations
7 foot.
across different
Yeah,
districts.
it's probably not up anymore. And Yokizos, you're making your way through Ambolt. You sneak your way into the Hyart district.
Oh, 2 rolls.
and you finally breach into Tilbadel, being sure to hug up against cavern walls as you move forward. But despite all of this, you remain unstopped and undetected. You do see the troop of Wolf Clan members that was described to you by your companions as they're all eating ice cream. That heads up actually does wonders for you as you're able to kind of pull yourself away into a back alley while they pass, and then you bring yourself back up. And about 20 to 30 minutes later, you find yourself at Yogurt's. And she sees you.
Yeah, I walk in the door, turn around, lock it, and then I walk by her and say, "Freezer, right?" And then just walk.
She just kind of gives a sigh.
Wait, I think Lyle locked it already. You might have to knock on the door.
Yeah, she'll let you in. She unlocks it, you lock it, and then you go back to the freezer. And then Yokizos, you enter the freezer. It's now pretty cramped in here. It's cold.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah, this is not good for the old scales.
But I do start grabbing.
You walked through my prank, David.
I do start grabbing the not ice cream, but whatever it is.
Yeah, and as you open the door, Thunder, what do you do?
Rawr.
Alright, so I also roar, but I'm like eating ice cream, so it's like, oh.
What check do I roll against that?
I don't know. Whatever you want. Constitution, I guess.
Alright.
Oh, you're gonna get fucked up, dude. Yes!
Do not.
No!
So funny.
Oh, damn it.
Ability check or saving throw?
Saving throw, it's in the moment.
Saving throw, obviously. Fuck.
And,
I'll go with the first one.
Saving throw would be the same roll.
Damn.
Yokizos, you are unfazed as Thunder goes, rawr, and Ventus goes, rawr.
Yeah, and when Thunder does that, I look back at him and go, rawr. And then I turn back towards the rest of them and start eating ice cream.
And the group of you are reunited in the freezer.
That didn't scare me.
I wasn't trying to. Anyways, I had to run in with some Wolf Clan members down near the Bear Clan house.
Hook them up?
No, they wanted to talk to me, and so it was I didn't know if I wanted to talk to them, obviously, because I didn't know if they were like, "We want to talk to you," and then they fucking drag you out and knock you out or whatever. But it was 3 of the ones that we fought with in Ocaria, the ones that came with us. Remember how the whole Wolf Clan said no, but 3 Wolf Clan members showed up?
Oh. What'd they say?
Those. Basically that they do not stand with Brigadier and they want to stand with us. There's 11 of them. They're unsure if any of the rest of their clan would be willing to part ways with Brigadier, but they know that there's 11 of them, and they're scared shitless, but they want to help us in our cause for this fight, or whatever's going to happen.
Well, that's good. I don't think the Lynx are gonna help us. They're trying to leave Von Rie.
Oh yeah,
the
whole Forge District has got our back.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
The whole Forge District, including the Stag Clan, which he's scared shitless too, but it sounds like they're all standing together as brothers of the Forge. So.
Speaking of people leaving, I saw a bunch of dwarves heading south on the way here. Just a bunch of them. For some reason.
Also, learn from the Wolf Clan guys.
I'm confused because I didn't see that. Like, what the fuck?
Also, learn from the Wolf Clan guys. They're having a huge forum down in the council district today. That might be why everyone's heading down there right now.
It must be soon, right?
Yeah, within the next hour and a half or so, and that's when we need to go to the temple.
Yeah, I booked it over here when I saw those people going that way. Something big. He's got something going on, right?
That's when we need to go to the temple. No one will be in the temple district. It'll be bare bones.
Oh yeah, no, I went through it. There are people. He's definitely got people staking it out. It's like high alert over there. But yes, the people, the citizens are gone for the most part. Are leaving when I pass through.
Okay.
But yeah.
I think that needs to be our next plan of action is how we get there and what we do to get to the temple.
Yeah.
Are there any more secret tunnels?
I look
Or like
at
at
Lopin and
Sornin?
Jaryu. Or Sornin
And-
and Jaryu. And
Yeah,
I
Sornin is
had to curl my eyebrow like, where the fuck's Lopin?
Yeah, I do the same thing. Like, isn't there another one?
Wait, and where's Grot and Hans?
The Wolf Clan
Where's
dude
Dulithar?
suggested that. Well, they didn't suggest, but they were wondering if Grot had been captured again as part of this whole thing, and
We don't know
most
where
likely,
Grot is,
yeah, it's probably happened.
and neither does Sorner.
He was in no shape to fight back, anyways. If they came and got him,
The Lopin is currently with Mercure.
like the evil guy with Hale, Mirkir.
Yes.
That Mercure?
That very unique name that never existed anywhere else.
Yes. Yes.
Oh God, everything's going to shit. We're
Yeah, at
gone for
least we
like
got
one
some
night.
ice cream.
Then we get a brain freeze. Fuck!
Oh.
Brain freeze.
Nothing goes our way.
Now you have negative. You have a disadvantage on all checks.
And Sornin kind of speaks up after a bite. Oh, no secret tunnels. I suppose we could dig one, but the more tunnels you dig, the more unstable the city gets, and then...
No, don't worry about it. It's not a tunnel thing. We're gonna have to sneak over there and get up in there and take care of the high priest first, right? And that's all we can do.
I was
I feel
slightly
like.
excited.
Excited about what?
Digging.
That was fun. Well,
Well, do we? I don't know. I mean, we just hang out here until it's time. I mean, we can't walk around town.
well, I mean, I don't know what we're waiting for. I mean, if there's a big meeting in the council district that we could get to afterwards, you know?
Garyu stands
Or,
up.
I don't know.
I, for one, would like to confront this now.
The forum?
Yes. What else are we to do?
We're going up to the
We're gonna
high
wait at
temple.
We're gonna wait at a yogurt shop?
Well, no, I mean,
But
the two things
that's
to
when
do
we
right
need
now
to
is
go though,
definitely-
because there's less people now to see us.
there's the temple district with the high priest.
What are we gonna do? Stand up
Like-
against Brook Deer in front of his whole clan? Without any support yet? Any public support?
Yeah, they'll
Well,
kill
what
us.
What if we got the high priest? We ensure his safety. There's not enough time. I don't know how long this meeting is, and when. But if we could get him, and then get there, I don't know. I do feel like we need to confront this forum situation. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. He's got something up his sleeve, or Hale does, right?
Well, once we get to the forum, what's the plan? I mean, what?
Are you talking straight? Yeah, are you talking straight confrontation? Just start yelling across the forum to him?
That sounds like a bad move.
I just like, what if there's 70, 80, 200 people there that agree with him and they just put us to death immediately or lock us in prison? Or, I mean, we can't challenge the entire city, especially. I don't know how many people he had. I don't know best way to go, but it just seems like we're setting ourselves up for trouble by confronting him. I mean, I just don't. He wants to kill us, right? Like, I mean, am I
he
crazy?
has a whole clan backing him, and whatever other clan's backing him as well. Yeah.
I feel like they're all gonna be there.
Look, we're
like
strong motherfuckers, but we can't fight the whole goddamn clan of dwarves by ourselves.
Do we know what all clans are actually with them?
No, and I think that makes this even harder to do. Like who knows who's backing him?
I
We
guarantee
could
you
be
the
taking on
squirrels.
4 clans. We almost
I
have to go
guarantee
to
the
the high
squirrels
priest.
on
Like, I know we got the
There's no
Forge
way.
District. The Lynx clan are in the gray. There's still a lot of clans that we have no idea.
Yeah, a lot of them could be remaining neutral, but I mean, obviously a lot's happened in a night. I don't know. Like the Kraken could have flipped sides on us. Like it's impossible to know. So
It might be good
Ah.
to not confront, but at least have eyes on who's there in the sense of what clans are siding with them.
Well,
If we
look,
just want to do like
when
a
we watched that,
recon.
And
Well,
what
we
if,
saw
what if
that
we end up
meeting
having to
last
get in
night.
another fight again and we're split?
Can't split up.
We never
What
split
if,
up.
literally just did. What if? Yeah, like what
I
if
had to
the,
give us a
what if
good
the
berry. I'm having
reconnaissance-
everyone a good berry.
What if the
as we
reconnaissance
brainstorm.
person gets caught
thank you.
spying and none of us are there to support or help rescue or fight our way out of it? It's just. This is
There's
not
a
a
tree
moment.
out
This is
there.
not a moment. I know we just split up. This is probably not a time we should be doing that. That probably was a bad idea, actually.
In retrospect.
I think
If
the
the whole
smartest
fucking, if
thing
half
would
the
be
city's
to.
trying to find us and kill us, we probably should not be splitting up.
That's true. For me, I think if we could get the priest safe, maybe we could even use his place once we secure him. I don't know. We either there or somewhere else.
If
we
we
have
can
to
ensure that he's
establish
safe, then
ourselves.
I am totally for. Let's go to the forum.
Well,
That's
the will of
fine.
the people, right? This is the thing. When we watched this thing last night, he talked about. I thought to myself, "There's no way everybody's going to just start praying hell," but maybe hell's got. Maybe there's more to it that I don't know about, and maybe it's spreading faster. I don't know.
Well, the
I am
High
starting to
Judge
get nervous.
died. We don't know the safety of the High Priest, and that's the next most important person in Von Rieg. So I think that is a high priority to at least go check
Yeah, they
on
just
him.
took. Oh yeah, I didn't tell y'all. They took down the statue of Obama. Like, it's down on the ground and scrapping. Like it's all messed up. So there's that too. Like, I feel like it's a good point to have the priest safe, and maybe even be able to use that somehow.
Well, the dwarves being a traditional people, I'm still betting that there's a lot of skeptics in Von Rieg. But if the voice of the High Priest is gone now, it's going to make it a lot easier to sway people
Exactly.
away from their traditions.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go check on that guy.
Do we know where he's at? He might be locked up in his room, right?
He's
That's
in
what.
the temple. Yeah, we know he's in the temple, and yeah, that's all we got.
And what we think, he's trapped, right?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the
Well,
impression
and
that
Brookdeer
we
made it
have.
sound like he's holed himself up in there, but when I had spoken to him, he made it sound like someone was holding him in there. So this is definitely all part of the same ploy.
The rescue mission, then.
It's a rescue mission.
I stand up slowly.
And then
I also slowly stand up and then shake all the ice cream off my hands with a dead serious face. And I'm gonna put my armor on because I feel like.
I thought it was on already.
No, I took it off. Remember, because I had to be sneaky.
Yeah, you took it back off.
So you took it off to be sneaky, put it on for the talk, and then you took it off again.
I put it on because I thought I might have to fight. Then I took it off because you can't be sneaky in armor because you have disadvantage on your stealth check, which is shit.
That sounds like metagaming.
I already have that's not metagaming. I would know my armor's loud as shit. When I bent over, it made chain noises. Come on. I'm aware. I have very high passive perception. Alright, well, let's go to the fucking temple then.
All right.
Wait, I thought we were waiting for
And
the meeting.
I get an ice
First to
cream
go.
cone to
This has
go.
been an hour and a half long talk.
Oh yeah, let's go.
And yeah, we can say that y'all kill some time. And with y'all departing for the temple district, this is
Does anyone need a short rest?
yeah, you can definitely short rest here. If you want it.
Oh,
I haven't long rested since.
yeah. True.
Oh. And this is actually where I want to end for the night. This seems like a good stopping point, and y'all can brush Jen/Kyle up on the plan, think about the plan a little bit more over the week, and we'll pick it up from here.
We don't
How does
plan.
that sound?
We don't plan.
Come on, David.
Fair enough. You can just think about it. You can reflect. But yeah, we'll end a little bit early.
Okay.
Sweet plans.
Nice job,
Good
everyone.
job, guys.
Good game.
We are
that was fun.
we're in the end game
I gotta
now.
pee so bad.
Yeah,
You said what?
Come.